Man, we are close to the halfway point, and I know I always point out how close we are to the end, but it's just crazy to think about, you know what I mean? So last episode, episode 8, was an amazing episode. One of the best episodes, and for a lot of people, the best episode so far. For me, episode 5 is still my favorite. I could see why people love episode 8, though. I really enjoyed it. In fact, I rewatched it like twice, and I was like, you know what? Yeah, this is probably the best episode, but episode 5 is still my favorite. I could still see episode 8 as the best. But episode 5, since I'm so biased with Gilgamesh and Enkidu and all that, I'm gonna have to say, even though episode 5 wasn't as hyped, it's still my favorite just because of those two. So hopefully episode 9 will follow up with a decent episode. I don't expect it to be just as good as episode 8, but a decent enough episode for me to be like, alright, the train is still moving strong. So far the momentum for this series hasn't died yet. There hasn't been an episode where I was like, that was boring, that was dumb, that was not exciting. That's not gonna lead up to anything great. But yeah, episode 8 was great. So let's go ahead and see what episode 9 has to offer. Oh man, the aftermath of that battle. That battle was crazy though. Rip to my boy Leonidas. Damn, what a great king, man. He's not even angry. He's gonna honor them. Honor all the sacrifices. That's right. Oh my god, Gilgamesh just goes straight to business. He doesn't even give a fuck, yo. I was actually kind of upset too, because last episode Gilgamesh didn't show up at all. Correct me if I'm wrong. I just said I rewatched it a couple times, and now I'm like, oh, I don't think Gilgamesh showed up. I don't think he did, right? So, besides, of course, the opening and ending, that doesn't really count. But yeah, I think that's the first episode so far. Last episode where Gilgamesh didn't show up, so that was kind of a bummer. But it makes sense that he wasn't involved, so it would be kind of random for him to just pop up. The CGI monster, man. That CGI monsters. More CGI monsters. Man, that foreshadowing. Talking about Medusa. And there she is. Oh, wow. Official, unique art. Damn, that's brutal. Devoured her own sisters. That is brutal. Well, that's what they get for making fun of her all the time. That's what Steno gets for spooking everyone. Oh, wow. Straight up calls Fujimaru his hero. Nice. That has to be like the biggest compliment you could get from Gilgamesh. I'm sorry. I feel honored. Just cause like I'm basically Fujimaru, you're basically Fujimaru, everyone's Fujimaru. Okay, Anna, it's all good. You'll be very integral later. Trust. Da Vinci calling Ishtar a tomboy when Da Vinci is a dude inside of a girl's body. Like I don't know if that's hypocritical or ironic, I'm not sure. Oh my god, it looks exactly the same as it was in the game. Oh damn, just straight up. Ooh, Merlin with the freaking Matrix dodge. Here we go again, like this is like the 5th Ishtar fight. I didn't realize how many times like we, not only encounter Ishtar, but like fight her in Babylonia. That's kind of interesting. I'm just realizing that now. Oh dang, here we go. Ooh. Yeah, I swear to God, Anna is like, she's like a straight badass, man. It's a shame that she's not that great in the game. Like, she's an okay servant, especially with her buffs in JP, but man, I kind of wish she was a bit better. And a reanimation would be nice, too. Ooh. That was clean, yo. Oh, there it is. Yup. The golden rule, man. Golden rule. Even though it's like one of the more underwhelming skills in the game, I'll be honest. Still nice to see it in action in the anime. What's stopping her from just taking it and just continuing to attack? Wow. Oh wait, there's more? Holy shit. Oh my god. I forgot how ridiculous like recruiting her was. I thought you said 30%. But 20%, I guess. I mean, that's still a shitload of gems and cash and gold and all that, so if she's like hyperventilating, she does not know what to do. What the fuck? Wow. The bribery is real. The manipulation is so real. All you guys who were going after Ishtar, I hope that's what you guys did. Just offer up your money and jewelry and gold. What the fuck? Oh no. Oh, I bet everyone is like coming to this episode. Oh god. Jesus. The amount of people that would definitely kiss her feet. and probably kiss more than just her feet. It's mainly Ishtar, but with a little bit of influence of your boy, or not your boy, your waifu, Tosaka. Oh no. Oh no. She lost it, bro. And this is where the useless goddess memes start. Which is ironic, because if you guys read Fate Strange Fake, you might know why Ishtar here lost Gugalana. You might know how, specifically. Interesting how the Fate universes and timelines kind of interconnect with one another. Because again, read Fate Strange Fake, and yeah, it's kind of explained why Gugalana is not in this Ishtar's possession. That's all I'll say in that matter. Don't want to spoil too much. Yo, this episode must be so good for Ishtar fans and Ereshkigal fans, Rin fans in general. Whoa, love at first sight, yo. This is going straight to it. She already Bond 5? What's going on here? Oh my god. What the heck? Yo, Ereshkigal straight wants it, bro. Oh, there it is. Yeah, Fujimaru's straight up a gentleman, man. Dude, if it was me in this situation, I would be like freaked the fuck out, panicking my tits off. Fujimaru is a straight pimp. Look at that. Oh man, Fujimaru, dude. Gilgamesh looking over a city. Like the king he is. Oh, there it is, the underworld. The Babylonia underworld. Oh my god, Ereshkigal wants it, bro. Oh, the sun's rising. Freaking main character trope of just like not getting the hint that this girl or that girl or these group of girls, clearly want you, but you just don't, realize it. God, it's just kind of frustrating because, if we were in that situation, you know what I mean? Oh, man. All right, that was the end of this episode. So, very stark contrast to last episode. Last episode was all action-packed, a lot of drama, a lot of, of course, death, just straight craziness, hype. This episode was, of course, on the more mellow side. We still got a little bit of action, but it wasn't anything insane or crazy. It was mainly dialogue, mainly character development, which I appreciate. I actually really like that about the Fate series. If somebody was to ask me, like, what's my favorite things about Fate besides the action, I would definitely say, like, the character development. Oh, wow. This is new, right? Oh, that's awesome. Look at that. Oh, Quetzalcoatl's here, too? Oh, wow. They're adding into the ending. Oh, that's awesome. That's so cool. That's so cool, though. Oh, it's a good thing I'm, keeping my reaction for the endings. But yeah, wow. All right, lost my train of thought there. But yeah, I love the characters in Fate. I love when they're just sitting down and talking. Obviously, the most hype parts is when they're actually fighting. But there's just something about them just sitting down, and just talking, and just I don't know. Like one of my favorite scenes in the Fate series in general is when Iskandar, Gilgamesh, and Arturia were sitting down and talking in Fate Zero. I already said in Fate Zero, but yeah, just we always see them fight. We always see them talk shit. We always see them, get crazy, showing off their noble phantasms and whatnot. But just like when they're just sitting down and talking, I don't know why. It's just one of my favorite things about Fate is just watching these historical figures, these goddesses, these gods, just acting like any normal human being, just straight sitting down, straight chilling. Of course, this episode is straight comedy too. I mean, damn, the Ishtar just comedy. The contrast between Ishtar and Ereshkigal is like amazing too. Like Ishtar is like this very comedic, just a gag character. You're not really supposed to take seriously. You know what I mean? Like useless goddess. Like this is pretty much the start of that meme because, well, the seeds of it, and then later is when it actually comes into fruition because everyone's like, yeah, when you get Gugalana, we're gonna have Gugalana fight Gorgon. It's gonna be sick because Gugalana is supposed to be this all-powerful being, and technically it's not against your alliance pact because it's not you fighting, it's your bull of heaven fighting. And then it starts just like, oh shit. And again, guys, just read Fate Strange Fake, and then it will all be explained, sort of in a way implied, what happened to Gugalana. And then you have Ishtar, this comedic character, and then you just have Ereshkigal, who's just sort of this not really damsel in distress, but she's just this girl who wants more out of her life. She feels, constricted. She feels like she's limited. She feels like she doesn't have too much of a social life. She just wants to break out of her shell, and that's why she's like talking to Fujimaru. She wants to form a relationship, and it cannot be any more obvious than how the way she was talking in this episode. She's like, "Oh, it was love at first sight." She wants love, like bro. Like I can see why a lot of people like her over Ishtar because Ereshkigal, like straight up, like a really kind individual. You know, she's still a Soon at certain parts. Like she's still gonna fight you and whatnot. But in the end of the day, all she wants is, you know, I guess a friend in the bare minimum a friend. But I mean, clearly in this episode, she's thirsty, bro. She is very thirsty. So I just find that interesting how we had those two contrasting characters and you know, they look the same. They're sisters and whatnot. This sucks for me too, just because of the pure fact that Ereshkigal is coming out in around about 2-3 weeks for the new Christmas event in FGO NA, and I made it clear that I'm gonna skip her. But like the strategy of like having this episode come out before that and giving us a bit of Ereshkigal, like I don't know if they timed it like that, but I'm kind of tempted now, but I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. Gotta save for Hokusai, and of course, go for Abigail Williams beforehand. So, sorry, Ereshkigal. It's not gonna be love at first sight for me, but I know there's a shitload of players waiting for you to come out in NA. I know there's a lot of players that already have you in JP, so you already have a lot of followers. You already have a lot of people who love you, and I hope you love them back. Unfortunately, I'm not one of them. You tempted me a little bit with this episode, but your boy gotta stay strong for Abigail and Hokusai. I'm just saying, maybe next year. I don't know. You gotta convince me. If you come out in JP though, or if you get a rerun, I should say, maybe I'll go for you. So, you know, just say, Ereshkigal, you know, there's still hope. There's still hope if you want your boy to go after you. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Not too much Gilgamesh in this episode, but to be expected. You know, they're definitely, of course, staying as true to the game as they can, while still adding a bit of flair to the episodes. Totally fine with me as long as it fits the plot. Of course, later on, that's when stuff goes down and Gilgamesh becomes more important. Speaking of goddesses, I totally loved the part where they were explaining like Medusa and Gorgon's backstory and why Medusa became Gorgon. And I know they explained it in the game, but just to see it like sort of in a visual presentation, I just really like that. But yeah, this was a very mellow episode, which again, you know, coming from last episode, I mean, I kind of need this sort of rest from the hype, and this was a really good episode. I have to say, this is definitely in the top 5 favorite episodes for sure. Because again, I really just like it when servants just sit down and just talk. You know, just brings a lot out of their character when they're just talking. So let me know, guys, what you guys think about this episode. Comment that down below, and of course, like the video if you like it, dislike it if you disliked it, and of course, subscribe to become a supporting character to me, the main character. Because without you guys, I'd be the only character. So that would suck assholes. So I'll see you guys in the next one, episode 10. Man, we're close to the halfway point. It's crazy. So